Okay. Mic check 1 2. 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 1 2 3 4. Mic check 1 2. 1 2 3 4. Not listening to the stream. We'll just get into the game here. Maybe it's just the audio feed right now is a little so, but I will jump back in a little bit and make sure that the mic is functioning. Because what point of me streaming here if you can't hear me and my reactions? So
Did you move my pots?
I did. Put them right over there. Keep them out of your way when you aren't using them.
That is...
okay, I just checked it. It's all good. I guess it was just something in the main menu. Just, I don't know. Some sort of weird reaction. But anywho. Okay, so thank you for tuning in. This is stream 11 at this point. Part 11. I'll probably do part 12 tonight. I do about an hour and a half of stream of this. Actually, it's been a week, so I actually can't remember when where I stopped last. I'm pretty sure I was still leveling up my my town. So I got to reach a settlement level 4, so it requires more pillaging and doing all that kind of stuff. There is this. I unlocked that because of... okay, so this is another place I need to conquer. What's my inventory level? 57. Okay. So you know what? We could definitely do this. It's in East Anglia. I can't remember exactly what it is that I'm doing. The King of East Anglia is dead. Long live the King. Help Finir, a washed-up Dane Stuart, Noric, groom Oswald for East Anglia's throne. All right, so hopefully this will give me an opportunity to level up a little bit more and hopefully gather more raw materials and stuff. Maybe unlock something else, but I've been here before. I unlocked something or done something here, so it should be relatively okay. You just can never know where the hay pile is. very annoying. Okay, so we gotta go this way. So I hope everyone's been enjoying Stadia. Anyone who's tuning in and is a Stadia user, Stadia fan, or just curious about Stadia. We just had Hitman 3 released, and it's the first introduction of State Share. Technically, Creta was the first to introduce it, but Creta is a Stadia only, and it's a creative-based game, which is all well and good, but their introduction of Stadia Share was very clunky and not really. There's a lot that you have to do in order to get it uploaded, and even still, it's really just sharing a location or so. It's like you can let people into your world, and for Stadia Share, a lot of people's idea about it is that we. Oh, here we go. Let me just give it 1 second here. Is this the what do you call it, Dane?
What? What's happening?
Finia?
Yeah.
No, not unless Halfdan sent you.
I sent myself. I want to speak with Finia, the steward who should be working to put a king on that throne.
You're in luck then, for I have found the man already. I'm only waiting on him to get married.
Which man?
You know, stranger, you interrupted a beautiful dream. I was sailing through Helheim, drifting on a ship of fire.
Dreams of death often run ahead of the real thing.
Oh, wouldn't that be a burden off my shoulders? What business have you with the backwater king, anyway?
Danes from here attacked my clan. I want to know why, and how to make sure it never happens again.
Okay. Yeah, the continuation of the story.
That would be Rued's clan. They killed the last man I put here, Adelstan. I suspect they'll do the same to our next monarch.
A Dane who can't keep the Danes in line. Not much of a steward, are you?
If I knew how, I'd have rid our lands of them long ago. Rued's clan plagues us all, Dane and Saxon alike.
You are the sorriest soldier I've met in this country. Kick your king in the arse and fight back.
He needs more than a kicking. He's got nothing he should have to win this fight. No courage, no army, no charisma. If he wants to live longer than a season, he'll need the backing of his bride's family, which he hasn't.
Money.
They loathe the maggot.
Who is he, your King Maggot?
Oswald of Elmenham. He was King Edmund's counsel before the invasions. And like it or not, he's the last Saxon noble with any sway.
Why not crown a Dane instead?
Halfdan Jarl made it clear. He wants a Saxon king married to a Dane for a greater show of unity. But Oswald's not the sort of man you'd chase into battle with a grin. He's soft, and the settled Danes don't trust him.
Where is he now? I'll get the measure of him, see what I can do.
You just missed him. He's headed for Elmenham just now, pleading once again for peace. If you go by the north gates and along the road, you may catch him.
All right, so moving to new locations and unlocking them through the story. When I started playing this, I wasn't very impressed in the fact that you get to a certain point and you feel like you're not even playing the story anymore. And you're just basically grinding. And it kind of is. But I guess if you go to different lands and start supporting them and unlocking them. So I have to go back and see, what's her face? Raiden, to start targeting other locations. Obviously, I have to reach a certain level. I'm at that level at this point, but I did a lot of grinding before I got to this point in order to essentially be strong enough to do this. But I needed to find... I guess I didn't really need to find anything. But anyway, game is... It's improving. And I can't wait to see what Stadia hopefully has to offer down the line for this. But it is slowly improving. You're just an ally. Find and speak. Okay, there he is. That's what I'm looking for. So I just wanted to point out that this game runs really well. It's only 30 frames per second, but it still has a lot to offer as far as playability. It costs you nothing to play on Stadia. You are limited to 1080p 60 frames per second, but most people with monitors and a cheap PC, one that can't run modern games like this, can still play it almost seamlessly. And now with state share on the horizon, which we've been wanting to have for a while, even crowd choice and crowd play, all of this stuff is just not being implemented by the developers. Some developers just don't see, like, I think Ubisoft has done a little bit here and there with all their games. There's oh god, what was that one? Trying to remember. It's like you can visually pull up your team's game feed and watch them play the same time that you're playing alongside them.
Wasn't us.
So
Your folk destroyed this country.
I built myself a home
Anyway.
here. Rued's clan attacked us as well.
Oh, how nice to have a home to speak of, man. Mine was burnt to the ground years ago. And by whom, I wonder?
Please, all of you, be we Dane or Saxon, we all want the same peace. With land to till and home to keep.
oh hey, Oswald.
Without fear of Rued's violence.
He looks like
Till
an
they break the
Oswald.
peace with another bleeding raid.
Nonsense. Their homes are here now. Same as ours, our futures run together, not apart.
So what are these Danes attacking us, eh? What will you do about them?
When I'm king... when I am your
We
king,
got some
I'll
naysayers.
set things right.
You will be king when I'm a flying troll.
You handled that well. Disputes between Saxon and Dane don't always end so cleanly.
That was a clean result.
A dispute ending without bloodshed is as clean as they come.
Quite a brutal outlook.
I'm Eivor of the Raven clan. Are you Oswald?
I am. You're not here to kill me, are you?
I'm not in the habit of killing kings, but I do like meeting them.
I am Oswald, yes. For as long as I can hold out.
So what happened here, Oswald?
A clan, led by a Dane called Rued, attacked this morning. They've been
Rued.
sacking farms and hamlets across East Anglia for some time now, growing more brazen by the day.
Do they know this is Halfton's land?
They must. They just don't care.
Their chaos has touched my home as well, and I'm here to see that it doesn't happen again. Lately, I've come to learn that you are the hook that all hopes hang upon. As king, you could unite all the Saxons and friendly Danes.
A minor weight to bear, isn't it?
Who else, if not a king, should bear it?
Travel with me, Eivor. We can discuss my tenuous future on the road home.
What begs your attention in Elmenham?
Wedding preparations. Elmam is on guard as we ready my marriage to the Dane woman.
So I just wanted to make a claim that, when streaming this, it streams at 1080p, 60 frames per second. As I'm viewing it on my phone, just making sure that I can see the chat, because unfortunately, as I'm playing on my PC onto my TV, I can't pull up the chat. I could probably crop the window and everything, but this is my essentially secondary screen. But the stream is at 1080p 60 frames per second, and initially for all of that, it's great. And it gets uploaded to YouTube at the same time. So, but the video quality is not so good after the upload. So, don't expect to, unless you plan on recording the game locally, you're not going to get a bit rate that's high enough to upload nicely to YouTube. Anyway, I digress. But it's still viewable later for other people who want to watch. It's, again, not the greatest viewing experience, but then again, it's 1080p. I have a 4K monitor 4K TV that I'm playing off of, and it runs and plays really great. It's not the sharpest of the game, and there's probably some visual qualities that they did downgrade in order for this to run smoothly at 30 frames per second. But Stadia is constantly updating and upgrading, eventually being able to play 8K games, having a system strong enough to do that.
Good. A well-matched marriage can forge a strong alliance. So what's the holdup?
No, hold up. I don't yet have permission to marry Valdis. Her brothers don't approve of me.
Yeah. But anyway, so unfortunately, like, you'll see updates happen and you just won't notice, like, you just won't be told about it. Except unless you're playing Cyberpunk 2077, which is the highlight of Stadia right now.
Slow down. Something is not quite right here.
You mean that there's a fire and slaughtering?
That's
Yeah.
beating. Could be the same men who
This
attacked at
place
the
is
walls of
heavily
Norwich.
guarded.
He's walking away, but could I shoot him? Do I want to shoot him? All right, he's down. Anyway, so you'll see that the patches that they make and everything also will also signify patches that have been made to Stadia, which I would say at this point a lot of people have been playing Cyberpunk 2077 on Stadia. I can't really make the claim to that because I don't play it myself. It's just not my type of game. But to say the least, this is how people have been playing these games. How did he notice me? That far away. Okay, so they got red auras on them. It really... Oh, are those... Hang on. There was an ability that I unlocked, didn't I? I can't remember. I could just kill them all here, honestly. With my bow ability. And what, I got 7 more arrows. Yeah. Can I shoot this guy from this far away? Actually, I don't even have to hit him in the head. Couple more guys left. I know, this is like a slaughter fest. Nope. Oh, there's still like one guy down here. Oh. Well, I'll make it easier to kill him.
That should be the last of these pig-faced cowards. Oswald will be relieved to know of this.
Okay, so I may never like notice any patch notes and stuff. I don't think Google shows that stuff, and I don't know if the developers even care to post information about it. It's just they're gonna update it when they update it. Like one of the things that I dislike most about, let's say, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, for example, is that Ubisoft, even though there are capabilities, it's an older game, there are capabilities to upgrade it from the 30 frames per second to 60 frames because, let's be honest here, the graphical capabilities of Stadia has vastly improved, and that they could definitely increase it. Not only that, cloud saves has become a bigger thing. And when I first tested out Stadia, which at the time it was Project Stream, I've had this massive save progress. I played the hell out of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and
Rued's clan. They left none alive.
God rest their souls. I'm needed as home to make yet another fruitless attempt to impress my betrothed family.
Show more grit than you're showing me now, and they may start to like you.
Yes, sorry, I'm just shaken. If you joined us at dinner, that might ease their minds a touch. Think about it. My doors are open to you.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I'd be happy to join you. Tell me when and where.
Wonderful. Visit us in Elmham whenever you have
It's the
time.
only way that we can
It's
really
worse here
impress
than I
anybody
feared.
around here. Anyway, so I had a massive save on that game, and it's on my PC. I can play it on the PC. I've got a free copy of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and I can play it, and it's locally, and it's nice. But I would also like to play it on Stadia, and unfortunately, the cloud saves doesn't exist, and nor have they even bothered to update saying that we have or will not include it in a future update, which is disappointing. There's got to be more feeds that are allowed to be shown in Stadia. The progress that game developers are doing for Stadia. But see, to be clear, Stadia is an outlet for gamers who don't see the value in playing games later on in the future. If you don't plan on you plan on playing a game, completing it, and all that stuff, and just getting it to 100% completion and all that stuff, that's fine. Obviously, games have shown that there are updates for future endeavors. All right, so I don't know if I can. This is going to be one of those keys that are not shown locally. You actually have to. I might be over here in this burned down building here. Sometimes just kind of running around using your assassin senses. Pick up more arrows here. So they definitely wanted me to be an archer in this respect and take them all down. But honestly, I don't think that there's a lot that they like to. Google pays them to put their games on here, and obviously they get a cut of the deal at whenever games are purchased on Stadia. But I don't think there's any further incentive from the developers to continue to push updates. I mean, they'll when they do it for popular systems like the Xbox and PlayStation, or even the PC for that matter, you're always going to see downloadable content being added to this. But as far as improving games performance, going with higher fidelity and stuff, like for example, developers have been, since the new consoles have been released, and if you're lucky enough to get a PlayStation 5 or a Series X Xbox, that a lot of the old games are getting patchwork done to, increase it to 4K resolution, 60 frames per second, yada yadas, and just giving it an overall better refreshed look. And I guess that's done locally. But the developers, have to do some code or work on Stadia, considering that Stadia is run off of Linux. So, and I'm getting a little stuttering here. It's possible my PC's doing some downloading, which I hate it when it does that. Anyway, where's my horse? I know I got off my horse a while back here. Nope, there it is. Of course, I don't think this is my horse originally, but it really doesn't give the developers oh, hang on. It's a dead person here. Loot? Nope, just silver. Alright, I'm getting a lot of micro stuttering here. Like I said, give me 1 second here. Probably just some PC-oriented stuff. Things downloading in the background here. Or maybe not. But it keeps telling me my connection is good. It was a little stuttery there, but anyway. So I feel as though that the developers don't get much incentive to want to continue to improve their games, even past games, on here. Now, granted, that that it's the only thing that's cutting out as far as like quote unquote the middleman for some of these games is that you don't have to redistribute the game in patchworks for Xbox and all that stuff and so on and so forth. You just work on the Stadia thing and it automatically gets updated with all the patchwork that you do. And then everybody gets it, and there's no requiring of additional downloading and stuff. It goes to one place and one place only. And you just get the updates.
A healthy
Right.
scene in town. This Oswald has done well for himself.
Yeah. It's actually, compared to some of the other locations, is actually quite nice. So I know I'm rambling on about Stadia here, but I'm also promoting it in the fact that, so say you are a gamer that wants to play the latest games, but you don't want to shell out money for a new console every 4 years or so. Which, I mean, to be honest with you, $400, $500 for a console for 4 years, 5 years is actually not a bad, $100 a year when you think about it. And you pay for Stadia, it's like $120 a year. You pay $10 a month, 12 months a year, $120 a year to play games, and
Look there.
all.
A lone Dane. Can't trust that.
Shh. Be kind, yeah? As Christ would command.
But that's if you're paying for the pro membership. If you just want to play the games and you have a PC or even an Android or even now Apple, if you have an iPhone, you can still play these games and you can play them with existing controllers, ones that could potentially work for it. But there are some downsides in the fact that unlike the Stadia controller, there is no latency because it's connected directly to the server over the Wi-Fi rather than Bluetooth, then to your phone and then to then to the server. But anyway, I keep going on about it. Oh, I gotta wait until nightfall. Obviously, dinner time. I can meditate, right? Of course, I forget how to meditate. I actually have to go to the bathroom. I'll take a quick break. I'll be right back. Now, I can't remember if meditation just changes the time, but I guess I'll just go into it and see what happens. Yeah, go from night to day. I mean, it wouldn't be weird if I couldn't go from daytime to nighttime, so we are at nightfall. Perfect. Anyway. So I know I sound like I just don't think there's enough promotion. Sunny Cloud Gaming, promotes a lot of cloud gaming. He uses GeForce Now. I'm sure he's tested out Luna, but he's a huge promoter of Stadia, and he does a lot of uploading of Stadia and does some streaming.
Lords, ladies, this is a day of peace and fraternity. I asked you here to Elmenham to offer my thanks and extend my generosity. Finir, our steward, to our guests of honor, Brothier and Broder, and to my lovely bride-to-be, Valdis.
You get to plow our sister because Halfdan commands it. But you won't drag us into bed with you here.
Broder,
The last Saxon king we backed wasn't half as mushy as you, and we lost 150 men protecting his maggoty arse.
If you're going to be rude, then I must ask you to leave. This is my home. I won't be insulted here.
Is that why you've come? To back this Thane who smells of goat shit and cheap pebbles?
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Do I bore you, wolf-kissed?
I'm here to protect my clan. If that means helping your king secure his throne, well, so be it.
You'd be safer crowning the throne. It's made of less wood than, this one.
It'd all be safer if you had the stones to stand up to Rued's clan. Between the pair of you, I can't see a single nugget.
You watch your tongue, wolf-kissed, or you'll find it freed of your face!
So easily wounded by words. Imagine the ruin my axe would inflict on your flaccid ego.
My flaccid what?
Please stop this!
You heard me.
That's it!
Oh, we're gonna have a little fist fight here.
Limp, weak, soft.
Ridiculous! Absurd!
Oop. Didn't have enough stamina.
This is no
Oop.
way to ensure I'll be queen.
Oh, come on. Okay.
To be so full of vigor again.
Oh, wow. You know, 2-1. It's not like a fair fight, but I'm gonna get my stamina back.
How we settle disputes in East Anglia.
Brother, stop both your asses.
I'm gonna be careful using my stamina up like that. Oop. Oop. Oh, I'm gonna go down. Not yet. Alright. Took one of them down. Ooh, gotta be careful of that. Alright. I knew I can do it.
All of you! That's enough fun for tonight.
If that's all you've got, it's little wonder East Anglia is in the state it is.
You are weak, sheep herder. Your Norse friend here can't change that. We are better off without a king.
No, that's not fair.
Well, that's me done.
I think I prefer dream nonsense to these alehouse brawls.
What a waste of time and good mead. These brothers will never back me in my claim.
This dance is just beginning, Oswald. Get some rest. You'll need your energy.
And will I see you in the morning? We have much to discuss, I think.
I will find a place to lay my head.
And Eivor, if you can help me right this situation, you'll have a strong alliance with East Anglia. That much, I promise.
That's my angle. I love... Okay, so my favorite part about Eivor is his intelligence. He's a very intelligent individual and can sway people's minds so easily. You know, when it came to handling those brothers, it wasn't just his...
Oswald has set out for the day. I should have a word with him.
Level up. Awesome. So we can actually go in and take care of that right now while we're at it. Just make myself more powerful here. To any of you just tuning in, I've been working hard at just being a pure assassin. I do have raven clothing, so I try to get the way of the Raven as much as I can. Alright, what ability we got here? Explosive Corpse. Oh, cool. So if anybody finds it, boom! See the demoing here. Unless it's just a matter... Oh. No, okay. So he ends up having to either walk over it or something. Ooh, another Way of the Raven? No shit. Alright. Just making me more and more powerful. 2 in a row. I love it. I do like the randomness of the skill tree here. It really does lend to, depending on what path you take. Like I said, I like the Way of the Raven. Obviously makes me pretty powerful with just the additional skill points added. So obviously there are little trinkets along the way, increasing certain abilities and stuff like that, but getting Way of the Raven allows you to really just boost the stats of your arm, basically your armor.
Longhouse and wake my brothers with the coldest water you can find. Eivor, good to see you.
You are Oswald's powerful bride-to-be, Baldus.
I'm not his. This marriage is to be an alliance, nothing more. Besides, the man can barely carry a sword or speak with conviction.
Oswald is many things, but a gifted leader, he is not. Still, of everyone I've met here, he is the only one willing to be responsible for the place.
I will leave you to your day. You can find Oswald by the docks. Watching the river calms him, apparently.
It's very misleading, the type of person that Oswald is. He may not seem like a powerful leader, but he is a very powerful leader. Okay, so I should be able to find him right there. Okay. What's this location here? Not sure what that is. Anyway. There he is. Fast travel unlocked. Good. Where's that him? No, that... There's Oswald.
Good morning. Up bright and early.
You can labor like a thrall, but you're no good with feasts. Not a good start for a king.
No, indeed. I find a solitary comfort in my menial labors. Not something a king should admit to, I suppose.
The brothers shamed you at dinner. It's your duty to answer their insults. Don't let the matter lay unresolved.
Oh, it was a petty row with henhouse wolves. I'd sooner answer the moo of a cow than worry about their insults. I have a wedding to plan and a kingdom to save. I haven't time to suffer fools.
They betrayed your hospitality, Oswald. Where I'm from, that's a grave insult.
Well, well. Here's the mud-soaked Saxon who's been taxing my patience.
Steward Finir. I know I failed to impress at dinner yesterday eve, but fear not, the Danes will come around in time.
You stake claim to the throne, you dazed dog with no bone. If Lord Halfdan were here, he'd squeeze ale from a stone. Yelling, Finner, my drenger, stick this cur in the ground.
All mewling and spitting, here's Finir the hound. He has bark, but no bite. Just a puppy I've found.
What just happened?
That is flighting, Oswald. Using rhyme and rhythm to lay a man flat. Try it. Match his verse.
There's no man you can lead, you dunce of the thirds.
A glutton you are. Just stop eating your words.
Not bad. Not bad.
He's an ugly puss, so when he brags, hit him back with something about his looks.
I hail from the north, where the winters are seasoned.
But you're foul. You're a blister. You're a...
Plague-ridden lesion.
Oh, yes, that's very good. Plague-ridden lesion.
He's got the wit of a boar, so when he insults you, make him feel stupid.
When I'm done with you, cur, you'll be raven flock food.
But your brain's soaked in mead and your...
Head's made of wood.
Wood! Head's made of wood!
Under all that tough posturing is a sniveling boy, so dig deep. When he brags, take a jab at his manhood.
I've sailed squalls and north winds. You, not even a breeze.
But the winds that you sail
Blow between both your knees.
blow between both your... Oh, you mean farting?
Oswald, my boy, you're useless without your raven. This one's wrong for the throne. He's too soft and too tame.
Hit him back and make it personal. Attack his mother.
When you crawled from the womb, you were ugly and lame. Your poor mother, she fainted away from the shame.
Getting there.
Well spoken.
No words.
Before sword clash and blood flow, we destroy our enemies with well-timed words.
You have a talent for verse, I'll give you that. But how long will that silver tongue hold up against an iron axe?
It is very poetic. Even when they aren't.
Let's find out, Finir. I challenge you to a home game.
You don't mean that, Oswald.
That's a fight to settle disputes, no? A home game.
A fight to the death, yes.
Let's talk it out then.
Too late, the challenge has been made. But a fight against Finir wouldn't be anything to boast about. You'll fight me.
Hold on, this is...
That said, I shouldn't be seen killing a Saxon in the streets of Elmenham.
There's a nice islet downriver, near Seahenge. Water will wash the blood clean away.
Prepare the square, and we'll meet you there. I hope you're ready.
I have to be. Just give me a moment to mentally prepare.
Do not make us wait long. It would not be kingly.
I guess not. Just really working up his bravery. He is intelligent, but he lacks the balls to, put up a good fight. So, where was I as far as my claims to Stadia? So, if you were to commit to such a program, you don't own anything. So, even if Stadia does go under, you can't really claim your games unless they make some sort of deal with, let's say, like Ubisoft or something like that, with games that you have purchased on here, you can now use on Uplay or something like that, Uplay Plus, which is really not. I think I don't think you can just play games off of their quote-unquote service there. But I mean, if you purchase them, it's possible that you may end up having them. But things that are like, Stadia exclusive, you may lose those forever. But I myself, just so people who don't understand why people like Stadia, I am a person who doesn't see the value in game possessions. It's like, think of like movies and books, stuff of that nature. That they're playable again, and if you're really into that kind of stuff, I could watch a movie 10 times over. It holds my attention for however long the movie is, and I would kind of hate to lose that. But I've basically made what I would imagine, or what I would consider, I have made my money's worth by purchasing it and watching it 10, 20 times over. So that's how I see it. Stadia is kind of the same way for me in the fact that you know, once I play the game, I never really go back to it. So I've made my money's worth by playing the game from start to finish. So if you need to understand why people, you know, of my caliber are invested in Stadia, it's because we see value in the moment and not the future of it. And if they can continue to upgrade it and make it a future of gaming, which, as you can see, there have been a lot of people like Amazon, even Facebook is getting into it with just simple mobile streaming. You don't have to download the mobile games, they just instantly stream on Facebook. And like I think Asphalt 5 was one of them, one of the first within the program. But I mean, Microsoft is invested in it. GeForce is invested in it, or Nvidia, I should say, is invested in it. So
Made it. Now tussle with care and go easy on our future king. He's the only man left who can claim the crown.
no, you
Kings are
didn't.
made, not born, Finir. So let us see what we can make of Oswald.
No, I guess we can really.
Done.
Guess we can really mold him if we need to.
You've still got the touch for drawing a square.
I've been in East Anglia many summers now, but I'll always be a Dane.
Must we do this, Eivor?
Strength and courage are always a boon, Oswald. You'll need both if you want the Danes to accept you as king.
True strength comes from resolve, Eivor. It speaks to us, a stern voice from within.
I've never heard of talking guts, but a swift axe would silence that inner voice in seconds. You must be prepared.
Wait, you're unarmed?
Just do your best, I'll be fine. We'll forge a king out of you yet. Don't hold back.
Oh, was that too hard?
It was a good strike. Keep going. You felt that one?
I'm still here. If it's a fight you
Hard
seek...
to believe this one will marry Valdis,
Oop.
don't you think? You expect the Danes to follow this pork belly?
I'm still breathing, aren't I?
Show me what you can do, Saxon.
I'll do what I need to do.
Come now! Inspire us, king! You'll never be king at this rate. Is this the best East Anglia has to offer?
Yes, and I'll prove it!
Come on, fight!
Oop.
You want
Hit the wrong
me
button.
to fight?
Finish this, Eivor! It pains me to watch!
Come on. Ooh, he's getting a little bloody. I don't know why I went
I'll
to
battle
attack,
you.
but okay. Had enough? Probably.
Eivor is the victor. But you've shown us something, Oswald.
Stay down, Oswald. That's enough.
So I never really was
will-
going to kill
I
him.
will not
but-
stay down!
You fought bravely. Not with great skill, but with spirit and courage. Always push back with everything you have, even if you have to get dirty, even if you must break the rules. Because there are no rules. Not if you answer a challenge head on. That's where honor lies.
Not winning the fight, but living through it.
A seaside brawl won't change the brothers' minds. Oswald must show results. Redress old wrongs. Fight back against Rued and his men.
The
Go
raiders
for
who
the
attacked
snake's head.
Beatley have a camp down the coast. The sooner we remove them, the better.
That would go a long way to building you up. And if you brought gifts for the brothers, spoils from the raid, they'd be in your debt.
Time to wet your blade, Oswald.
Eivor, I expect your longship crew could help with this attack.
Yeah. Let's go for it. I'm glad that you guys made the trip.
Hey!
Nice. So we're gonna follow the river.
Sing us a song. Run up the sail. Continue later.
No one has been willing to take a stand against Rued's clan before. We're a kingdom of farmers and merchants.
Even farmers and merchants can fight when led by the right person.
I hope your faith in pig farmers is not misplaced, Abel.
There is work to do, yes, but we will rise to meet Rued's clan. God will make certain of it.
I guess that's it right here. I've actually been saving up to increase my weapons abilities, so looking forward to that. Oh. I blocked that. Okay.
If I see you, I'll let you know.
Oop. It does have an AoE, which I really like. I'm just gonna kill every last one of them. I'm always about that.
You fight well, son. Dust and shred it. Drive your blade further. Whatever compels you, hang on to it.
Ooh, hello. I don't think I've seen that one yet. I gotta get Oswald back up. Come on, Oswald. Can I get him back up? I guess not.
I have not tasted battle in years. There's still vigor in these bones. Come on, you filthy whoresons. There's iron to be kissed.
I'm actually glad that I was able to increase my character's armor stats. Because now I feel like I can take a lot more damage. I'm whipping it there. Oh my god. Alright. The one thing that I forget to do, or I shouldn't say I forget to do, I just choose not to, is, well, using some of my abilities for one. Okay. We got armor that's pretty close by. Fortunately, I don't really have much ration, and I could definitely use some health, so... That's like an insta-kill. Up, 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 up. Hello. Oh, I don't have any more abilities. Shit. Probably should have saved it for this guy. And I'm dead. Oh, wow. Alright. Well, I'm just gonna have to do that again. Was not prepared for my, well, the lack of ration, for one.
Even farmers and merchants can fight when led by the right person.
I hope your faith in pig farmers is not misplaced, Abel.
There is work to do, yes, but we will rise to meet Rued's clan. God will make certain.
Sail! Catch the wind!
It seems like it takes quite a bit of time to actually go through this. Actually, I haven't even bothered to try my rope skill. Oh, God. You just throw your shield away like that. I always like dodging, I never like parrying. But I feel like I benefit more from the parrying than I do some of the other abilities. 2 for 1. I love using the harpoon. Oops, hello. So almost screwed that one up. I remember that ability. Alright, so what's this one? Oh, slows down time. Okay. That one could be very useful. Is there someone still here? Oh, yeah. Alright, so I definitely need to increase my ability again. I don't have backup ration, but I am at full health compared to last time, so I should still be able to make it. Here's the guy. Alright, let's fight him. Oh, he took a lot of damage for that one. He needed that. Deserved it from the last time. Oh, I got some health or ration back. I wonder if that was from finishing him off. I don't know. I don't know who you are. Alright, so I definitely have to destroy...
Now to kill any stragglers.
Which we kind of already did. At least I thought we did. My favorite move. Huh, I got a key. I will admit the battling system is better. Or I just gotten better at it. Get him up. I can't climb that. How do I get in there? Probably smash it. There we go. Of course. Okay, so I found the lock, so... Register's cloak. Okay. Alright, I guess we're done here.
Over here!
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that'll do nicely.
Find something?
There's a crate of hack silver here. More than enough to make everyone happy.
We'll take it to the ship.
A hard-won fight.
The first of many, Oswald. Have you the will to keep it up?
Even though you've kind of fallen a couple of times already. I didn't like that moment. I'm not even sure.
My gift to the brothers. I have more than enough wealth in Elmham to widen their eyes, but this will be a symbol of my commitment to our fight.
It's a good start.
So, what are we
Take
taking?
what riches you find to Norwich, then send for the brothers. I'll meet you there.
I don't remember. Is the base on this thing on? Yeah, actually it was on. Let me hit it again. No, I can't tell now. Oh. It's a bit delayed. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I really don't need it on anyway. Let's see. What manage stream? We've been up for about an hour. I can go just a little bit longer. I'll finish up the story. I can just fast travel back there. I got 2 more skill points. Let's start with that. All right. What's this? Missile reversal. Oh. Nice. Oh, is there a whole new section here? Because look at this. Alright. Let's see if we can try and get another skill. Definitely can't in 2 moves, so... Wish I could here, but... What's this one? Predator bow combo. Oh. Archery sharpness. Oh. Okay, so with a predator bow. I'm not an archer by any means. Alright, so this is where the crossover happens. This is what? This is melee. Straight up hardcore melee. Get some more Way of the Raven. I think we'll do that instead. Just keep making myself that much more powerful. Obviously in those attributes. And let's go to... I always do this. Alright, so this cloak... That's more Raven. Is it higher level than this? Not currently. It can be, though. Not by much. Because since I've already upgraded this one... from its base and it's already superior. I don't know, I can't remember if I have to increase those before I can upgrade it. Not just upgrading itself, but like taking it to the next level. So, man, it's already higher than this one. So, I mean, if I went and pillaged and did all that kind of stuff, I can still, you know, get some pretty beefy, beefy armor. But this one, from its base and leveling it up, I've made it that much more powerful. Anyway, so world, we're gonna head straight back to here. Fast travel back to this location. So, there's a little bit of hiccup at the beginning here today, but I'd have to say, for the most part, my experience has been flawless. And honestly, like, it just at a meager PC entry level, if I actually plug this into my Chromebook, it's just as good, if not better. Though I did pay $1,000 for my Chromebook. You can buy a $300, $400 Chromebook easy and have the same experience. So at least that's how I feel. But yeah, I mean, the game is shaping up to be pretty good.
Silver, livestock, and a trophy from our slain enemy. What more do you want?
The brothers are still not happy.
Battle-dented Dane would ever follow this lump of lord into battle. I don't care how many shields he brings me.
You
I'm
mean
just
to
a
say
shield,
you
huh?
refuse my gifts, brother?
I don't have time for this.
It's a generous offering, brother. You'd be a fool to turn your back.
Refuse this and your shame will stain the name of your sons and their sons beyond.
Stay out of this, wolf-kissed.
Take the gift. We have bigger problems.
One of Rued's men.
Aye. Sniffing around the outer walls, looking for an easy way to slip a few dozen men inside.
If there's one scout, there will be more. Something you might have learned if you kept him alive.
I was passing water when he surprised me. It was either him or my plow sword.
Voltis is right. There will be others.
If I had seen any more, I would have killed them too.
Where did you find this one?
Just outside the Northwich walls, by the water's edge.
They will be looking for points of entry to sneak a herd of raiders through.
Jesus. Find another scout. We'll question him.
I'll look around. The rest of you stay here and out of sight. If I find anyone suspicious, I'll bring him here.
Rued scouts would be camped near their boats outside the city walls.
Where am I supposed to go? Find and defeat one of Rued's scouts. They'll be seen near small boats around the walls of Norway. I guess they pointed me in the right direction, but I imagine they want me to use my boat, but oh. I guess I can use one of these. I think I'm going the right direction, but I'm scouting the walls. It could have been the other way around. I don't know. But they say small boats. They were seen near small boats. I wonder if there's a way to go faster. Oh, yep. There's always a way to go faster.
Wait. What are you doing? I'm just a pig farmer.
You're awfully well armed for a bit. Stay down, muckworm. I have some friends who'd like to speak with you.
I tied him up, didn't I? Nope. Meter was working, but he didn't tie him up. Alright, so he's tied up. Carry. Alright, perfect.
Put me down! I tell you, I'm a cow farmer. Let me go, Dane.
You said you were a pig farmer just moments ago.
It's not beyond reason. I tend to many livestock.
You are as Dane as I am. Save your breath, liar.
We're so gonna get it. Slow down. Can we make the turn, please? Well, I could have probably just stopped there. No, I'll go back to the original spot. No, this part was pretty easy. I mean, he went down pretty quick, so... Let's see if we can park it right here. The only thing I don't like in this, for the sailing aspect of this is just its mechanics and turning and all that. I know it's trying to be realistic and all, but of course that's not really realistic. But. Oh, took him back exactly where I needed to be. Awesome. Awesome. Great.
Did Ruid send you too? Speak now, and you may live to see tomorrow.
Arger swine.
That won't make you any friends here.
A scolding like that is a mortal offense, boy. I killed the bastard. Don't give him time to act again.
I'll ask once more. Why were you lurking around Norwich's walls?
I came to pay my respects, Lord. To Oswald, the whimpering Saxon ergi of East Anglia.
I could do that all day, you drooling blood bladder. Only give me a reason.
Lick my dunghole.
Here's the tongue I use for licking. How does it feel against your ass?
When the braziers lit at Dunwich, Ruid and his men will rally. They mean to attack Northwich by its weakest wall. You English Danes are soft as butter now. Ruid sends his blessing, lady. He'll see you again very soon.
He may still be of value to us if he...
Any man who questions your courage and feels no shame, that's your answer.
I will not have blood spilt needlessly in my kingdom. This has to end.
Alive, this man was a risk.
Valdis, this man spoke as if he knew you.
Ruid was my husband.
Your husband? You're married already?
I was. We'd been apart for 5 summers. I never expected to see him here, and I never wanted to.
East Anglia's prosperity depends on our safety and unity. With Ruid's clan stomping around, neither is possible. I must speak with him myself, man to man. There's no place for him in East Anglia. He must hear it from me.
Right. I'll start looking for a new king tomorrow. It was good to know you, Lord.
Ruid will eat your lungs for supper, Oswald. Steer clear of him.
The brothers are
Trying to
actually
be a
worried
worthy
of him
king,
now.
I must meet the man who bedevils us. I'll light the brazier at Dunwich and face him when he comes.
You sure you want to do this? Meeting Ruid in the open comes with many risks.
It's the only way. We must face him head-on, and we cannot waver.
Come, Oswald. We make for Dunwich.
And of course I will see the lot of you there as well. Else the songs of your cowardice will ring out over the generations.
Ah.
I'm sure you're heading to Dunwich any moment.
We'll be there, Eivor.
You don't speak for us, steward.
Need I remind you, wags, what Halfdan will do with us if East Anglia falls into Ruid's hands?
All right. Well, as much as I'd like to continue this stream, I've been going on long enough, and I've got stuff to do. Fortunately, it's the only day off that I have, so I'm gonna have to call it here. But once again, thank you all for joining my stream. If you see this later on, please do enjoy and listen to what I have to hear. Stadia is it's a great alternative in these times when GPUs are hard to come by, CPUs are bare to be seen, and we just don't have the ability to be able to play modern games because this world is cruel. Stadia and GeForce and even Luna on the horizon offer us options to be able to continue to enjoy what we love to do. This is Raz256, and I will see you in the next one.